So, in our last episode, we looked at the difference between banking and investments. In order to take some steps towards investing, which is really the goal of this show, is for us to learn a few more, or we have to learn a few more financial terms, just simple terms that will help us. Now, today we want to look at budgeting. Budgeting your income and your expenses. Now, it is important that we budget. When I started to work many moons ago, budgeting that was foreign to me. So by the middle of the month, I was a monthly paid employee. By the middle of the month, I didn't have much money and I would just be praying for payday. How many of us find ourselves in that situation still? Well, you know yourselves. Now, when we have a budget in place, because a budget made the difference for me, because it helped me how to plan in terms of my expenses, how to distribute my money, and also to see where my money was going. So, in order to put your budget together, you must know how much you are making. So your income, for those who work a salary or you work wages, that is your income, how much you would have earned from your job. So we look at income also in terms of if you have a side hustle, if you sell, some persons sell hair, they sell clothes, they use a hobby that they used to sell probably food, they bake, and all of these things give you income because it's money coming in. Income can also be earned from interest that you may get from some sort of investment or saving you may have in the bank. Income comes also from rental. You may rent a property for special events, or you may rent part of a house or a house for living purposes. All of these are income. And some persons, you earn different types, you use different types of things to make income or to earn an income. Now, it is all of those earnings that are put together that determine your income. Now, when we talk about income, we then go to the other side. Income is coming in and expenses going out. So it is important that you know how much is coming in so you do not overspend, and you must understand, you must track and monitor how much is going out so you don't put yourself into problems financially. There again, you may overspend. What are some of the things we spend on? We classify all of them as expenses. We spend on health care. We spend on, for example, we may fill monthly prescriptions, we may have an aging parent, we may have an illness that takes us to the doctor on a monthly basis. We also, some persons have fitness, so you have a gym fee, you may pay a trainer, or you may have expenses in relation to your personal expenses, such as haircut. Some people do their lashes, their eyebrows, manicure, pedicure, massage. So all of those have to do with your health care. Then there are the utilities. You may have cable, internet, electricity, water. Then you have communication. Some persons may pay or may purchase credit, phone credit on a monthly basis, data, and all of these all add up. Some people have children, you have to pay for childcare, you have to pay a nanny, a daycare, etc. So all of these are monies going out. For example, if you spend on that extra cup of coffee, it is actually an expense. All of these are expenses. All of us have different expenses, and from time to time, the expenses may vary. So you may have miscellaneous expenses where this month you may buy a gift for someone. Next month you may be donating to a particular cause. So all of those are expenses. You need to track them because your expenses is really spending for daily living, and you are trying to monitor what you have so you do not spend what you do not have. Many of us spend more than we earn, especially if we have a credit card. Some persons will take personal loans from others because the money just don't seem to be enough. It can't stretch. So if we spend a little more time budgeting, we will have better oversight of whatever it is that we earn, no matter how large, no matter how small the sum. Because in budgeting is really planning, monitoring, and implementing techniques to ensure that we do not spend more than we have. According to Rachel Cruz, budgeting does not limit your freedom, it gives you freedom. So, from today's lesson or from today's show, we understand that budgeting will do three main things. It will allow you to gain control over your expenses, make you make more informed financial decisions, and help you to work towards achieving your financial goals. How do I do my budget? I use a simple book. I don't do anything technical or hard. I have expenses on one side and I have income on the other side. And my expenses are just the expenses for daily living, or what I know will recur or what will occur in that month. Now, it is important that you budget.